Black women are not the enemy. Let me say that one more again. Black women are not the enemy. Let me say this. Yes, there is black women that date out of their race. And there are black women that have turned their back on their race. And there's some black women that want to run to money, security, and whatever they feel they can get that they can't get from us. Yes, there is coonery going on with male and female. There is black people that do turn their back on their people because they don't know no better. Yes, they do exist. But is the black woman my enemy? No. Is my auntie that cooks for me every time I go to her house, and every time I walk through the door and I say, "Auntie, you got something to eat?" She said, "Boy, go in the refrigerator and get you something to eat." She's not my enemy. All my cousins that come to me, female cousins that come to me, and they talk about their relationships and their lives and not having a father in their life. And I have to talk to them and give them insight when they're dealing with their boyfriends and everything. And they give me that hug and they say, "Cousin, I love you so much because you're so understanding." She is not my enemy. My grandmother, when I say, "Grandma, cook some of that sweet potato pie that you always cook." And she goes in there and she peels the potatoes back for me and everything. And I'm smelling it as she prepares it. And I'm just smelling it cooking, just counting down the time where I can go ahead and get me some of that sweet potato pie. She is not my enemy. When I think about the love that my mother showed me when she was here on this earth, and she loved me unconditionally, even though my father was nowhere around, he was not in the picture. She is not my enemy. Black women are not my enemy. From what I know about black women, the majority of them love black men unconditionally. They are still the most dedicated women. Even the statistics show that black women are the less likely of all races to intermix. That means they are still the most dedicated women to their race by percentage. And this I know for a fact. I know plenty of black women that just adore black men, and we just don't see it. We don't know what we have. We are adored by our women. We just don't know it. And sometimes we put the Superman cape on because we all think we have the best lover title in the world. Black men are known for great lovers. And we wear that on our chest sometimes. And we think that, oh, I can get any woman. I can get any woman. That she don't have to be black. I got the best lover man award title. I don't shoot. Since we have that title, or we think we have that title, then I'm just gonna turn around and just make love to every woman under the sun. Then we make up excuses on why we do it. Well, why ain't you with a black man, brother? Oh, because those black women. And we do that, and I've seen black men do that just to justify what they're doing. Now, you black men that like to get on my channel and say that I'm weak. But you don't see me crying about women. You don't see me pulling my hair out. Oh, these women, these black women, I can't stand these black women. You don't see me crying. To me, that's femalic. Crying about women on a YouTube channel is femalic to me. That's what females do. They cry. So it looks kind of weird to me when I see a man doing it. And I'm a young man, and I see some of you grown men doing it in your late 40s, in your late 30s, and you're on here crying about females. Why do you cry about females, but I'm young and I know better? Because I know what a definition of a man is. I was taught that. And men don't cry. Real men at that. But the black woman is not my enemy. And through the media, they're trying to pump that. And now they got black men trying to pump that. And they got the whole world trying to pump that on us. And we're not very smart if we fall for it. Because without the black women, there is no us. Ain't that a brilliant plan? Execute the black woman, execute the black man, and use black men to do it. Oh, wow. Wow, these people are some psychological freaking geniuses, huh? They gonna fool the black man into executing his own destruction? Oh, you black man, you better you better read between the lines. You better read between the lines. Separate the black woman from the black man. Teach the black man not to love the black woman. Make sure that the black man sees nothing but all these beautiful images of other women on TV. Trick the black man into believing that he ain't got no woman unless he got a woman that's other than black. Make him walk away from the black woman, and then we don't have to worry about black men because we won't have black women and black men having babies no more. Do I really have to break it down for you, brothers? Do I really? Or are you that stupid not to figure it out? But nah, black women are not my enemy. By far, they're not my enemy. Because every time a black man is killed, there's black women in the street crying. Every time a black man loses his life, it's a black mother out there crying. There's black sisters out there crying. They're not my enemy. Is you crazy? Is you really that crazy? Or are you just really that stupid? Yeah, nobody's perfect. Yeah, we got some black women that do certain things that are not nice. But hating them ain't gonna change them. Bashing them, it's not gonna change them. Loving them out of it, yes. A lot of women never had love from their fathers. So some of them really don't know how to love a man because they never had that experience. And as brothers, we got to understand that sometimes. Look at the conditions and understand why things are the way they are instead of pulling your hair out, wondering why things are the way they are when it's sitting right in front of your face. We are the head of the black family. If the black family fails, no matter what, the burden falls on us. Because we are the head of the household. We are the head of the household. Black men, we are the head of the household. If it falls, it's because of us. If we let the woman take our position, as some of you black men say that they want to be the man, if you let her take that man position and that family fails, then you failed the family because you couldn't hold your own. You couldn't hold your own to that woman. if the black family falls, you gotta take the responsibility because you are the head. If I'm a head of a corporation and the company goes bankrupt, who they gonna blame? The head of the corporation. Now, I can be one of those CEOs or one of those men that cry and say, "Oh, it was because of the workers the company went under. It was because we didn't have enough staff. It was because," I mean, I can make up all the excuses in the world, but the majority of the responsibility falls on me because I failed that company. No matter what the reason was, I failed that company. I fail. And as black men, if the black family falls apart and we are the head of the black family, then we bear responsibility for that fall. Period. I'm sorry, I just gotta tell the truth. But yeah, black women, they're not my enemy, and I'm not gonna fall for that one. You ain't gonna bamboozle me. I see clearly. And some of you Negroes, you blinded in the back. You need to pull yourself together. You need to realize what's going on and see what's going on and understand what's happening and what the plan is. Because some of you brothers done bumped your head. You done bumped your head to the point where you don't even know what's going on. And black people run around here acting like we ain't got no enemy no more. Like there ain't nobody somewhere behind a desk plotting on us. Like there ain't like it ain't people in the White House right now plotting on how they can destroy us. Why is we running around here acting like we don't got an enemy no more? Oh, you better wake up. You better wake up. I got a lot of enemies, but it ain't the black woman. It ain't the black woman. To tell you the truth, when I walk down the street, I'm looking at black men more than I'm looking at black women, because the rate that we're killing each other out here, 80% of my focus is on that black man when I'm walking down the street, because I know that he's right now my number one foe. And that's sad. That's sad to even feel that way, that I gotta fear being around my own black men. No, the black woman ain't the enemy here. We are our own self-enemy. And we got to get that love back for each other. And instead of crying about black women's hair weaves and crying about their attitudes and crying about this and that and pumping up the same thing the media is pumping up and putting gasoline on top of fire, when we know damn well that there's plenty of black women that don't got attitudes. There's plenty of educated black women that don't act like that. Come on, man. I see them every day. 86% of the females in my family are stand good, upright black women, educated with jobs and everything. How you gonna sit up here and it just don't make no sense? But like I say, I'm not gonna apologize for loving black women. I'm going to keep on loving them unconditionally. And if you want to get bamboozled, brother, then go ahead. If you can't accept the responsibility for your lusting and not your love, lusting after the woman with the body, then getting your heart broken, then get mad and upset because you couldn't change that woman. And you knew you was getting into, and you knew what kind of woman she was, but you wanted to try to make her to a housewife and couldn't do it. And you kept on trying to do it because you're more attracted to women with body instead of women with brains. Don't blame nobody for that, brother. Blame yourself for making the wrong decisions, and be a man and you man up. Because I'm a young man and I'm manned up already. And I'm good, and I love black women. And I love black men. I love you too, brother. Even though we might have misunderstandings, my love is also unconditional for you. And I want to see the best out of all of us, black women and black men. Peace. One love.